All right, let's do this. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to another edition of the Uber Farmer Cigar, unfortunately, Garage Talks. We are stuck in the throes of winter. Here we are quickly approaching May. It's well past the middle of April, and we still have snow. Getting snowstorms at least. We're still getting snow in the forecast and whatnot. So yeah, kind of crazy. I'm stuck in the garage for probably another couple of weeks, it's looking like. Anyway, what are we smoking? What are we drinking? We are smoking the wonderful Leaf by Oscar. That's the crazy one that comes all wrapped up in a tobacco leaf. And the bands actually are smokable. You can actually smoke the bands because they're made of tobacco. I have to say, probably, probably one of my most favorite, or my favorite cigar are the Leafs. Very good, smooth smokings, easy draw, delicious flavor. Can't go wrong. Absolutely enjoying and loving them. I've got to pick up some more of these because they are delicious. What are we drinking tonight? Something different. Larry's Last. So this is by the Bell's Company, Comstock, Michigan. Good Michigan company. I'm not really for sure what's going on with Jerry Bell. Apparently, he's leaving the company. I'm guessing this is his last brew, an Imperial Oatmeal Stout. I don't really know the story behind it. I wish I did. So I could share with you folks, but I don't. So we're just going to enjoy the drink. So tonight, what are we talking about? Let's get the pour down. Not a great head on the beer. Not bad. Let's give her a try. Wow, that's thick. That is definitely an Imperial Stout. Pretty good one. Good job, Larry, if that's your last stout you made while you were with the company. I think that means retirement. I don't think he's dead, but good on you. Good on you. So, I recorded this video, and what we're going to talk about tonight kind of goes along hand in hand with the beer, with a more special cigar. We are having a good week here at the old homestead. We went and bought a freeze dryer. We bought a good food dehydrator and a freeze dryer. Partly for prepper reasons, partly for food preservation reasons, and partly because I think it's going to be a good investment for the kids' business to sell some dried and dehydrated goods, because people are kind of snatching those up right now, and I think they will be for the next months into years. I think people are going to be looking for those dehydrated goods. So it's a service I hope we can extend to the community. But what's tonight's video about? As I think I've mentioned before, in May and throughout May, I'm going to be doing a bunch of EMS videos. Talking like EMS remembers, because by the end of May, I'll have had my 20 years being licensed as in EMS. There goes my light. Hate when that happens. 20 years I'll have been licensed. Started as an EMT in 2002 and worked my way up to medic in 2005. So I've been an EMT for 20 years. I've shot this video. I'm shooting probably 3 or 4 times. Kind of me talking out loud, and I haven't published any of them, but it's me talking out loud about, do I renew? I have to renew my license in June of 2023. I have to renew both my instructor's license and my paramedic license if I want to keep it past June of 2023. And I don't know. I'm going to take May to decide. because that's just over a year worth of time for me to get all the credits. I have not gotten a single credit towards renewing my license. Big slap on the wrist there. Usually I'm well through most of my credits, if not having them all by now. But I don't have any. A year is more than enough time to get all the credits. Hell, if you do it right, only about 2 weeks is all you need to get all the credits. Plus, you can request for an extension. In 20 years, I've never requested for an extension. Pretty sure if I requested one, I'd get it. But, I don't know. Like I said, I shot 3 videos talking about this very topic. Do I stay in EMS? Do maybe I push to get 20 years as a licensed medic? To get another little milestone there. So I have 25 in EMS in general. What would I need? I need it'd be 2005, so it'd be 23 as a licensed EMT, and then 20 as a licensed paramedic, and then 23 years with an EMS license. So it's within striking distance for me to get. If I re-up one more time, then it'll be 20 years as a medic. It's tempting. I mean, I'm not working in the medic field, in the EMS field specifically. Although having my medic license does kind of give me a little bit of a bonus when it comes to the emergency preparedness world, which is where I'm kind of living right now. I'm still doing emergency preparedness stuff. I am still teaching very minimally. I'm teaching EMS. I'm teaching a lot of instructor coordinator classes. So if you teaching one here this summer, we'll see what happens. But, it's unfortunate to have a license you don't use. Now, it's nice to have as a fallback, but as has been pointed out to me by many, many people, I'm not as young as I once was. I'm not as limber as I once was. I'm not as flexible as I once was. So it might not be the wisest idea for me to stay on the rig. So, I don't know. Part of me wants to keep it. I earned it as one of the hardest, still this day, is the hardest educational thing I've ever had to do. One of the hardest things in my life I've ever had to do was to get my paramedic. I did academy style. So within 1 year, a full year, you ended up being able to take the medic licensing exam. We ate, slept, shit, showered, shaved, bled, teared paramedicine during that year. Some classes we'd get up and start at 7 a.m. Most of them started at 8. And we'd sometimes go until 9 o'clock at night. We'd really just run to the cafeteria to mow down on food. We had classes Monday through Thursday. We only had one class on Thursday. We usually do have clinicals then. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Our instructor said he wanted us to have Sunday off, not for a religious reason, but he wanted us to have one day, his words, not mine, where we could get piss-ass drunk and not think about this EMS stuff. It was a lot of work. There were many times when I sat back and wondered if I was going to pass, if I was going to be able to be a paramedic. There were a lot of challenges I faced. Now, everyone, of course, faces challenges, but there were some unique situations. My dyslexia didn't help. I had a bit of a issue with doctors and nurses, a little authority issue. I also had the black cloud that hung over me during my internship. Everyone seemed like it was a summer of death. Classmates from high school died in front of me. I had young people die, old people die, you name it. It really was the year of death and destruction. Like I said, it's the hardest thing I've had to do in my life so far was to earn my paramedic. I'm proud I did. I think I made a lot of difference, saved a lot of lives, made a difference to a lot of lives. That's stuff I'm going to talk about through May. Really drill down on that. But it's definitely a question I have. Do I pursue this, my EMS license? Like I said, a year is more than enough time for me to get my credits. In fact, I could probably get paid to teach other people credits and renew my own. So I could actually get paid to renew my license, which is kind of makes me chuckle every time I think about it, every time I'm able to pull that off. To get paid to renew my license. Might happen. Like I said, there's part of me that wants to put it behind me because I think it always holds me back. It holds me back having that medic license. I think it's more like a safety net. It's there. It doesn't put the fear in me to try something new. There are a couple of new venues or ventures I want to try. But with having that medic there, I kind of hold back from jumping head first in. I know it sounds kind of strange, but I can't define myself as anything but EMS or anything but a paramedic. But if I didn't have that license, I would have to redefine who I am and what I do. So it'd be a hard paradigm shift for me. I don't know. Something to think about. Like I said, I'm going to take all of May to really drill down and look at this and examine what am I going to do. Am I going to press on and get my renew my medic's license and renew my my instructor's license, or do I just let it go and try to close that chapter of my life? Start pursuing a different career, maybe go back to college and get a degree in something unrelated to medicine and public service. Get a degree in something that doesn't include emergency preparedness. I think the first step would have to be I'd have to let my medic license go to do that. Again, put that fear, put that determination that, yep, this is what we're doing, this is how it's going to work, and not allow myself to back down from that. So there's the plan for May. Let's look back in the past, look towards the future, pros and cons, ups and downs. Let's look at it. Let's see where we go from here. Anyway, I hope you're all doing good out there. You're staying safe. We'll see you on the next one.